Inside this box is the craziest knife that you have probably seen in 2023 and maybe the craziest knife of 2024. I promise you, no tricks, no clickbait, no anything. This knife is nuts. This folding knife is crazy and it's probably going to piss you off. Please, after you see it, leave a comment down below. Let me know if I was right. I'm not saying you're going to like it. I'm saying, let me know down below if I was correct that this knife is the wildest thing that you have seen. Of course it's coming from Maxace. Oh, is that new? I don't know if I've seen that logo, the MC Studio. This thing is insane. We've got your usual pack of parts there. That's cool. All the normal stuff. I'm just going to get into this thing. Now, first, you're going to say, oh, well, that looks like just a crazy, blacked out, heavy metal bonkers knife from Maxace. And you are 100% correct until you see this. Yep, this is opened. This is opened. This is as far as this knife opens. It is a pocket sickle is what this is, or a scythe. Pocket scythe. And I don't know what to think about it, except that I absolutely love it. It is beyond crazy. This knife is stupid. Ooh, nice detent. We've got, look at how vicious this blade is. M390, DLC coated. I believe this is blasted, then DLC coated, razor sharp. Look at that tip. This thing is insane, and it's typical Maxace in that it's wild, but they're kind of doing something a little bit different on this particular knife. It's a lot more organic, less spaceshipy than what they typically do. I mean, still wild, still crazy, but it's a little bit different than what Maxace has been doing lately. Let's get a weight on this thing, just to get that out of the way before I forget about it. Now, I know what you're saying. What is the point of this knife? What could it possibly be used for? 7.4 ounces, titanium frame lock, lock bar insert. Look at this thumb stud, thumb wing, thumb skeleton. It almost looks like a skeleton. This is the most metal knife in my collection, hands down. This is oozing with like black metal insanity. It's so weird to open it because like you're used to knives flinging all the way open. And it stops right there. It's weird. You can't even critique the action because it's so short. And then it stops right there. So what is this? It's a defensive style blade. I would assume that you would probably want to use it in the reverse grip. It's meant to pierce soft material by sticking that point in and then ripping it out to cause maximum damage on your apples or whatever it is, whatever material you're trying to stab this into. That's what it's designed for. I know Bastinelli, if you're familiar with him, he's got a knife. It's a fixed blade that's just like this, same exact style profile, right? I'm not saying it's like a rip-off or a folder version of that, but it's the same basic shape, and it's primarily a defensive blade, and I believe it fits in the sheath, tip forward, tip down, you pull it out, and then you've got it in reverse grip. This doesn't quite work that same way because it is tip-up carry, more like a utility pocket knife right there. I'm surprised they didn't put a wave on this. You do have a front flipper, which is pretty cool. Kind of fits in this hump here. You've got this jimping, and then you can flick it open. This thing is nuts. That is crazy. And like I was saying before, just kind of different. They didn't put the usual little pockets and things that Maxace is kind of known for in a lot of their knives. This one's a little bit of a departure in kind of just the form and aesthetics. Titanium milled pocket clip. There's the lockup there. Rock solid. That is really, really solid lockup. Very, very cool. Very cool. I know you're probably going to have a different opinion. Guys down in the comments are going to be, your heads are exploding. I can feel it right now. Your heads are exploding. What a ridiculous knife. What would you ever need something like this for? And like I said, primarily defensive oriented. But my goal, my mission with this knife is to come back to you guys with a practical usage of this thing. I know there's got to be something that this is good at. I haven't figured it yet. On its way here, I've been racking my brain on how I'm going to try to pretend like this is a good design. And I haven't figured it out yet, but I think I will. I'll get it done. Oh man, that is so cool. Size comparison? I don't know. You can't really, how do you compare the size? Handle is bigger than a paramilitary 2. Blade is longer than a paramilitary 2. Now, a lot of people online were wishing, that it would be cool if this could be deployed in 2 different stops, kind of like a traditional, right? Where this is the half stop and then you could open it all the way to the full stop. I really can't think of an engineering way to do that. It would be cool if they re-release this though and actually have it open all the way with maybe just, a slight curve to it. Because it's a really cool design, I think. I think it really has a lot going for it aesthetically. It's just so wicked and aggressive looking. But the fact that it opens halfway, man, that is something. What a bold. Now, here's the thing. You guys are going to be so mad at this. You're going to say it's so stupid and gas station-y. And I get that. But the balls of Maxace to release something like this, I just find it fun and exciting, right? To release a titanium, high-quality steeled knife that opens halfway like this. I mean, who else is doing that? Nobody's doing that. Nobody's doing that. And it's fun, and I enjoy it. And I think it adds a little bit of excitement into the bland titanium flipper frame lock world that we seem to be living in. But you tell me. Let me know down below. And don't forget, is this not the craziest knife, right? Good or bad, right? I'm not saying crazy as in, oh, it's awesome, you're going to love it. I mean, is this not the craziest knife that you have seen in a long time? Comment down below. Thanks for the watch. If you thumbs up, thanks for that as well. Appreciate you guys. I'll catch you on the next video.